Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Like, I'm curious what the English version sounds like now. So, like, okay, it says featuring YoON. So is that... So they got a Korean person just to do Korean vocals.
I guess, yeah.
So that wasn't how the melody goes?
No, it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it doesn't sound like the usual person that sings? Or does it?
No, it does. It sounds really, really similar. I mean, I think YoON is more like probably like backup vocals or something.
Okay.
You know, but it's. I mean, I should have researched that. I just liked it so much. I'm like, yeah, Korean version. But no. I mean, the English version is same thing. It's just different language, but like the melody and everything is the same. But yeah,
you had some interesting pulls there of what that kind of sounded like.
Well, I mean, I think
what it kind of like.
Yeah, I mean,
affected you on
it kind of sort of has a similar sort of effect to me as the David Gray White Ladder album does, in the sense that it kind of reminds me of the stuff that I might have listened to on the Discman, like on my way to class or on my way, on listening to stuff on the tube. It kind of has a slight, I mean, it's not the same, but it has a similar sort of like Cardigans kind of vibe to it. There's something kind of Annie Lennox Eurythmicsy about it. That it's, and like you brought up Daft Punk, so it kind of has that mishmash of things that from that era. Yeah. And I think that's why I respond to it. And I think when you listen to the rest of the album, it kind of has that vibe too. Where it's just, it's a shame, like, because you don't really listen to stuff on the headphones anymore. You don't really, like now you don't really. I kind of miss that time where you would just be kind of like on the go and you'd be listening to music in your earphones or your headphones. It'd be like you would have your own. You literally have your own soundtrack doing your shit, and you don't have that anymore. I mean, you can still have music playing in the background or whatever, but it's not the same. No, it's not the same. I mean, I think that's why some of these things that resonate, like why something like David Gray, the White Ladder album, resonates so strongly with me now, is because I remember it as the soundtrack of my university days. I think also because it's one of those things of living in a metropolitan city. Yes. You are like constantly commuting. Yes. Or waiting for transport. Or just walking. Yeah. Like in London, you're either walking, you're on the tube, you're on the bus. Yeah. Right? And you're usually doing that by yourself. Yeah. And meeting people at the destination. Yeah. So it's like, so it's almost like scenes from a movie where you have the scenes with people and then the transitions between the scenes with people. Is that soundtrack and that montage, and it's such a unique experience that I'm not saying kids don't have it anymore, but as you get older, you definitely don't. And also how we listen to music has changed so much now. Like, to me, at the most, it's the car radio. I mean, and I say car radio, but it's basically my phone connected to the speaker system, listening to a playlist. Yeah, and also because of the way that we listen to music now, the recordings aren't as crisp. The recordings aren't as good, because now everything's sort of like with streaming. That's the thing. It's like. Actually, okay, it's kind of tinny. It's not the recording; it's the method we listen to it. Yeah. Because we could set it all up so we could have the best audio ever. Yeah. But that also costs a lot of data. Yeah. Yeah. But when you listen to stuff on like the Walkman or the Discman or whatever, it's the media itself. Yes. The CD or the cassette. And so you had like the real proper mix that was blasting in your ears. Yeah. And it makes a difference. It does make a difference. Like, can you imagine, like, because we are after the generation, like that generation previous to us, their equivalent of that is those big ass headphones connected to a record player. Yeah. So they're not even moving; they're static. Yeah. Like in a bed or just on a chair. Yeah. Listening just by themselves. Yeah. We at least got to move. That's right. Discman. Holy shit. Yeah. Non-skip function, baby. It still skipped. It did still skip. It still skipped. Waterproof my ass. Yeah, fuck that. That yellow Sony Discman. Remember digital compact cassettes? They lasted for like 2 minutes. No, what the fuck was a digital compact cassette? There was the mini disc. Yeah, there was a mini disc. There were DCCs. There was a digital compact cassette. Like, look this shit up. Oh. I'm not even kidding. Like, it lasted like 2 minutes. Sounds like did it even reach England? I don't think it reached England. Digital compact cassettes. Yeah. Cassette. The sound of the future, shit. Not... Right? Did you find it? Yeah. What is this? I tell you what it wasn't. The future. I've never even seen this tape. That tape looks interesting. Wow. We'll put something up so you can.
Yeah,
So you can
we'll
see
put something
what
up.
we're looking.
This is curious, but yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't gonna last long.
No.
It's up over here in the forgotten audio formats. And there's a museum just for that cassette.
Oh shit.
Home of a digital compact cassette.
Fuck.
All right,
So what do you
we'll
got?
put this intro.
So what do you got?
So-
People are like, "Are you serious?"
Okay, so like I said, like, this is stuff that's new to us, right? So I discovered this group on one of the playlists, one of the Apple Music playlists that I listen to, which they always put new stuff on, called Roadhouse, which is like different kind of blues, or more modern stuff. It's just a big mix of anything blues influence. So there's this group called North Mississippi All Stars, and I thought they were new, and then I looked at it, I was like, wait, this album came out 10 years ago? Fuck. Because I'd never heard of them. But they got a really nice sound, and this song is a cover of an old Muddy Waters standard, Rollin' and Tumblin', which itself is a cover of an old Robert Johnson song. But it's a really cool song because it's they modernized it a bit. It's got a really cool beat, and the guy's playing like one of those little like homemade guitars that I built, like a 2-string diddly bow, and he just gets a rockin' sound out of it.
Shit.
So it's quite a fun song.